All right, today we're going to talk about a word that is just so much fun to say. It instantly brings up these images of mischief, a little bit of chaos, and a whole lot of laughter. We are, of course, talking about shenanigans.
You know the scene, right? Picture this. A bunch of your friends are all huddled in a corner. They're whispering, they're giggling. You just know they're up to something. Or, how about this? You walk into your living room, and there's the cat just sitting there with this little smirk on its face right next to a completely shattered vase. So what on earth connects these two scenes?
You guessed it. The answer is shenanigans. Seriously, just say it out loud with me. Shenanigans. Doesn't it just sound fun? It's kind of sneaky. It's wonderfully chaotic. It's one of those perfect words that sounds exactly like what it means.
So, what are we really talking about here? Well, at its core, shenanigans are basically fun trouble. Yeah, you heard that right. It's the art of breaking some minor little rules. And the key word here is minor, not to cause any real harm, but to get a good laugh, to create a story that you're going to be telling for years and years.
Now, shenanigans aren't just one single thing. Oh no, it's a whole category of joyful mischief. So let's go ahead and open up the official Shenanigans playbook and see the 3 classic ways this all goes down.
So shenanigans pretty much fall into one of 3 buckets. First, you've got your playful tricks and pranks, the classic stuff. Then there's just silly hijinks behavior, pure, uncut, chaotic fun. And finally, my personal favorite, you have secret, mischievous plotting. So let's look at a real-world example of each one.
Okay, first up, playful tricks. And this is the perfect example. Filling your boss's office with balloons. I mean, are you technically breaking a rule? Yeah, probably. But is anyone getting hurt? Absolutely not. And what's the outcome? A whole lot of laughter, a huge surprise, and a story that everyone in that office will remember forever. It's harmless, it's hilarious. Next on the list, silly hijinks. Just imagine it, a group of grown-ups, maybe at a picnic, and they just start a food fight. It's messy, it's chaotic, and it is a total break from how adults are supposed to act. But that's the whole point. It's about letting go of the rules for just a second to have some pure, spontaneous fun together.
And our third category, that's secret, mischievous plotting. And honestly, is there a better example than a pet? Think about a dog who very carefully steals just one sock from every single pair in the laundry. I mean, he's not being evil, right? He's just engaging in a little bit of sneaky shenanigans. And you can't even be mad, because the image is just too funny.
Okay, let's pause here, because this is probably the most important part of this whole explainer. We keep using the word trouble, but we have to draw a really, really clear line in the sand, because there is a huge difference between fun trouble and real trouble.
This little chart here makes it super clear. Look, on one side, you've got shenanigans. It's all about fun, getting a good laugh, and creating an amazing story. But on the other side, you've got real trouble. And that stuff is driven by malice. It has negative consequences. Sometimes it's even a crime. It all, and I mean all of it, comes down to your intention.
So why do we do it, Why do we love these little moments of playful chaos so much? It's not just about breaking a rule for the sake of it. It's something deeper, something way more human than that. And when you boil it all down, this is what it's really about. That office full of balloons, that messy food fight, the sock-stealing dog, these moments become our stories. They're these little sparks of surprise that create inside jokes and bring us closer together. See, the real goal isn't the prank itself, it's the memory you create with it.
And that brings us to the end. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought to chew on. In a world that's pretty full of serious rules, what minor rule out there is worth breaking for a really great story? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.